what have you seen be common themes among those trying to get education and them being successful? What kind of theme have you seen?
There's one thing that separates those that do from those that talk about doing, and that is having a big enough reason to do it.
Oh, that's so good.
You know why? Because it's not easy. It's simple, but it's not always easy. And you know why it's not always easy? Because sometimes you wake up and you're having a bad day. Sometimes you wake up and someone in your life is having a bad day. Sometimes you wake up and you're just not feeling it. Sometimes you wake up and you get an email that says this thing that I thought was going to happen didn't happen, right? So it's not easy. If you don't have something motivating you and driving you to the success, you'll take the easier path. You know, people, and this is kind of probably common knowledge anymore, but people will work a lot harder to run away from pain than they will towards pleasure. And so somebody that has a pain that real estate investing success can solve will be successful. But somebody that has an okay, no pain life and says, I want real estate investing to be successful, may not. And so what is the motivating thing that makes you get up every day and do the hard stuff to strive and go through it? And everybody will tell you that it's money. I want to make more money. I'm not making enough money. I want freedom. That's almost never it. Those are the very surface things that if that's all somebody has, the likelihood that they will put in the work when the work gets hard to accomplish the goal that they say they want is very low.
Yeah, and that's actually a really good point, because if you go back to my story, November 1st, 2008, and at the hotel, I'm managing a hotel in the tech center. My wife calls me up, says, hey, she's at Target. She wants to get a $50 dress for a wedding that we're going to that night. Though I just got paid, didn't have enough money. Hey, we don't have it. That's okay. I'll find something else. You know, it looks great, that kind of thing. I go into my office. I cry like a baby. I didn't feel like a man. So I can say I went into real estate education. So then from there, that was the day I decided to become a real estate investor, dove in there, hundreds of deals later, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But what got me started was not this motivation. I wanted to make money, yes. But the reason I wanted to make money, I wanted to feel like a man. I wanted to be a provider. I wanted to take care of my family. I wanted something that was much more deep, an identity that was much different than just making money. You're spot on. You are exactly spot on. Do you think AI can help with that? Or do you think that that's I don't know. I mean, that's where I'm at.
I don't know that AI can help with that.
Discovering that, yeah.
I think, we talked about the thud factor earlier, the 3-ring binders full of information, then the online paid courses, then the free YouTube, then, Google searches all over the place, and then Facebook groups that share really good information, and then AI. All of those are delivery mechanisms for knowledge. But the person receiving the knowledge or going to pursue the knowledge has to be then willing to do the work to make it happen. A lot of times people aren't willing to do that.
Do you think, just like you mentioned, helping that person be able to do that work, to find that inspiration, motivation, whatever, for the reason why they're even pursuing this, whether it's real estate or crypto or whatever else that they're doing, I think there's tons of value in having someone alongside of you being able to say, hey, it's hard. It's going to be hard. It's not easy. We can teach you. We can teach you how to block and tackle. But blocking and tackling is not it. What is it is nobody. When your feet hit the ground, I'm using your analogy. When your feet hit the ground, why are you doing what you're doing? Are you really clear about that? Because even me, I forget about sometimes my big, hairy, audacious goals and the things I want to accomplish in life.
Right.
Do you think that my perspective is pretty clear? I've been around enough students and I've seen enough be successful and the ones who fail. You hit the nail exactly on the head. The ones who succeed have their why. The ones who fail either don't have a clear why, or they're not reminded about their why, or some other thing gets in their way and they forget their why. And now they're just in survival mode. I think maintaining that why and being really clear about why you're doing what you're doing is the big deal. I mean, is that kind of what you're saying?
If you don't have a big enough reason and a deep enough reason, beyond just make money, want freedom, it's what is the specific, right? What is the specific? I want to create memories with my kids by traveling in an RV to all 50 state capitals, right? That might motivate you towards pursuing pleasure.